Welcome back. This is the MJ Show. If you didn't see part 1, I feel really bad for you because we've left the story, the hardcore story, on a very interesting bit, and I want to find out what happened after that. So, you found your friends in school, a group of friends whom you could hang out with because they liked you and they thought you were different, and you could dance on a hip hop track. And then what happened?
And then I started hanging out with them, and they would be listening to reggae a lot of ragga as well. Dance hall.
Okay.
So I would started getting into the whole dance hall scene.
Yeah.
And at the same time, 2-3 of them were like, "Yo, we are strict hip hop heads." So you get to learn what's new, what's coming out.
Yeah.
What MC's cool right now, and I was learning all that. And when we used to go home after school time, we used to be on top of the bus, and we would just sing whatever's in charts at the time, whatever new track has come, and they would R&B track with a rap. Or bridge,
and that's
so they would sing the song and they say, "You do the hip hop partner."
Yeah.
So if it was like a track by Whitehead Brothers that was out at the time, and it was "Get Down and Pray, wish you would stay with a man like me and forget I was a G," and they would look at me and I'd go, yo, I used to hustle on the block, pull out my Glock, lick some shots, bumper clap, and they're like, yeah, you should rap, you should rap, man, but your people ain't gonna let you rap. Taryn, your people ain't gonna let you rap. Indian people are gonna kill you. So I used to be like, nah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And they were like, you're just gonna get married, then you're gonna have 20 babies, and you're gonna have arranged marriage. And I was like, no, not everyone does that.
Yeah.
Because I'm from India, we are different. So he's like, they would be like, do it. And they used to say it to me, but I wasn't too sure. So when I started writing, I went to this, my mom said that I wasn't allowed to really go out, but this was an early concert, which was gonna finish by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And there were some MCs in town, and that was De La Soul, and I was like, all the way from America, worship them. And Tyrone, T-Bone, my graffiti friend, says to me, "Oh, we have to go tonight, we have to go right," because I've been listening to you, because when I was writing, I would bust him a 16 bar or 8 bar and say, "What'd you think?"
Do you remember one of the first things that you ever wrote?
It was really crap. Like,
let me hear it.
I don't even remember, what's up, it's HK, make way, I'm gonna be doing this no matter what they say. It was like really crap.
But even back then, before you really came onto the scene, you knew that you're gonna call yourself hardcore?
That happened naturally. I didn't pick a name yet.
Okay.
I was so serious about, and in a way, not scared, but I wanted to represent it in the right way.
Yeah.
I wasn't so worried about what my name is gonna be and what clothes I'm gonna wear, what hairstyle I'm gonna have, what videos I'm gonna shoot. I was like, you better be original, you better not sound like anyone else, you better work on your flow, your diction. You've just come from India, you can't even say your V's properly.
Yeah.
You really have to work on everything before you worry about the crap.
Yeah.
Where it's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna think about what hat I'm gonna wear and what photo shoot I'm gonna do. No.
Yeah.
It's about writing.
Yeah.
You better get faster, you better get better.
Yeah.
You better start doing 16 instead of 8. You better start doing 32 bars instead of 16.
Nice.
I was really concentrating on not being a novelty, because I knew that I'm gonna get cussed. Basically, I'm gonna get booed, I'm gonna get destroyed.
Right.
So I have to concentrate on that. Forget all the glamour part of it.
Yeah. Because
just concentrate.
Because a lot of kids, especially when they look at musicians, when they look at successful musicians, they think that it's all about the glam and the and the
just
glitz.
put some chains on.
Yeah,
get a car,
big hat,
get
and
some girls in your car.
Yeah.
That don't make you a rapper.
That doesn't make you a rapper. I mean, there's a lot of hard work that goes into it. I'm sure you spend hours and hours and days writing songs, cutting them off, throwing them away. Finally.
Even your first 16.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, when Tyrone took me to this.
So then, he said, you got to go there.
Let's go to open mic. And I was like, I'm not ready. And he's like, you have to at least do it outside.
Yeah.
Don't do it on the mic.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not sure. So we got down there. I wasn't sure if I was ready, but I had bust a few rhymes to him a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
And he was like, he took me over there, and there's, the B-boys, they're having their little competition.
This is outside?
Yeah, outside. Yeah. Everyone's waiting, queuing up.
You
kind of getting around, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, there's my cousin here.
Yeah.
So, and there's no Indians there. It's just all black people and a couple of white people. And there was no Indians. And I was like,
what's going on?
Okay. So anyway, I was like, I wasn't really scared of anyone, because I knew that I can bust it. As long as you got skills, that's what hip hop teaches you, that As long as you got skills, doesn't matter where you come from,
Yeah.
doesn't matter what color you are, you just got to kill it on the mic.
Yeah.
So went outside, and there's a crew of rappers now.
Okay.
And so T-Bone takes me in, and he's like, yo, what's up? Look at this. And I'm like small, and he's like really tall. I was like 5 foot tall anyway. So he grabs me, he goes, yo, check this new MC on the block. I was like, shut up. And he's like, yo, she's sick, you know, you need to hear her. She's going to drop a verse. Drop a verse. I was like, no. He's like, just do it, the one you did to me last week. So I bust that rhyme. And they were like, yo, no way, are you Indian? Are you Indian? Does your mom know where you are? I was like, she doesn't know, just shut up. So, you know, this was just cool. And everybody became my friend, and they're like, next week we're going to get you. Like, I'm going to come better than you next week.
All
Because
right.
it was pretty good because I had practiced so much.
Do you remember what you did there?
I don't remember.
Damn, I would have loved to hear what she did. Okay, so, something from that time frame that you wrote back then that you still remember. Can I hear a little bit? You know, the first few raps of Hard Kaur.
I think something around that time was HK, make way, backbreaker. Ever since I was a little youth, I've been a money maker. Stop, step heavy, groundbreaker. I chat up on the mic like I was from Jamaica, and ha ha ha, I ain't no booty shaker. But in Bollywood films, I be hot like Rekha. If you haven't heard of me, you better wake up.
All right. That was cool. Okay, so something along these lines is what you probably did back then.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
What happened is my rap started getting very hardcore, and I was getting better and better. So it was like a lot of swearing started coming in, and confidence started coming in. So a lot of people were like, yo, she's a bit like raw, and on the other side, Asian crowd is like, you know, oh my God, have you heard of this girl? She started rapping, Indian girl.
Yeah.
And I've just left school, just started college.
Yeah.
And I'm getting these looks when I'm going back home from college, like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, she's gonna rap, you know, Kaliyan da music nahi jonda. And I'll be like, what's going on? So I went home and I went, Mom, I gotta talk to you. And she's like, what? I says, मैं डॉक्टर नहीं बन सकती. I mean, बन सकती हूँ, but मैं नहीं बनना. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, I want to be a rapper. She's like, किए? मैं रैपर बनना है, मैं फर्स्ट इंडियन फीमेल रैपर बनना, मुंडे भी नहीं करते, प्लीज अगर आई डू दिस. एंड शी इज लाइक, तेनू आंदा है? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty good. And she's like, are you sure? Everybody thinks they're good. I was like, no, I'm pretty good. And she goes, okay. तेनू डर नहीं लगेगा? हाँ, तू क्लब च जाएंगी, फिर उत्ते सारे काले होने, हाँ. Like she was like, I was like, listen, this is what I want to do. I know it's not going to be easy, it's going to be really hard, but you know what? I've got the tone, and I'm getting better.
Skills,
I'm writing. I got the skills. I'm telling you. And she's like, different, yeah. Do it.
Very cool. So cool. I mean, so happy to know that, you know, at least back home, even if all the Asian kids thought it was
And
not
their
cool,
parents.
and their parents, I love it. A lot of respect to her mom, because the only way an artist can genuinely make it is if they've got one person back there who believes, irrespective of what everybody else says. And really cool. I know, I've read about the fact that your mom has always been one of your biggest
Just not
supporters.
even like that. She made me read some rhymes to her.
Oh yeah?
So she's like, "Pad pehle suna, ki karti hai tu?"
Okay.
So I like just did a rap for her. I wrote a rap like 1984 changed my life.
Okay.
So I read that rap to her. She was like pretty emotional, like, "Oh my God, you write really deep." I was like, "Yeah." She was nice, yeah. Kar, no problem. But you know, Indian people are gonna give you hell. So be ready for that, because you're a girl and you're Indian. It's gonna be very hard.
Very
so
hard.
Are you ready? A joke nahi hai. You better do this properly. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing this. Come wind, come storm, come what may, I am doing this, and I really want to do this, and I love it about music.
Wow.
So she was like, kar. Indian people aise hi hote hai. They don't do nothing themselves, and they don't like anyone else doing anything else. Forget their daughters, you do it. So I was like, okay. And she goes, do it properly though. I said, what do you mean? She's like, in this industry, you know, girls have to compromise. Do me a favor. She says, never ever compromise. Never sleep your way up, or as I say, suck your way up. And third thing, don't ever, you know, hurt someone else trying to make it.
Right.
Because Gurdwara mein bhi roti milti hai. That's what she said to me.
Nice.
She goes, you will never, you know, die of hunger. There's always, I'm here.
Yeah.
But she goes, do it properly if you're going to do it, no matter how long it takes.
Right.
And at least if it doesn't happen, you know you tried.
Yeah, very cool.
I was like, I haven't got option to fail. I have to do this.
You gotta do it, yeah.
Because everyone's going to think, so I have to do it. So there were so many reasons. Also, I wanted to show people over there that you think people from India are stupid.
Yeah.
let me show you people from India, not stupid. I went and did what none of you lot could do for so many years. So there were so many reasons. And, you know, also to show other people that Indian people know about music, like a lot of people used to say to me, you rap? Are you Indian?
Yeah.
So they think we don't, you know, 20 years ago,
Yeah.
we don't listen to that music. So this is happening on the Asian side,
Yeah.
and that's happening on my emceeing open mic.
Yeah.
And I'm rebelling, and I'm getting more and more rowdy, as they say,
Yeah.
you know, as hip hop does to you, the lifestyle. And I just kept getting better and better.
Fab. Really cool. So what was the first thing that you released? I mean, did Bollywood happen immediately? Did you release a track out there? Did Bollywood spot that and say, you know, this sounds interesting?
Bollywood came way later.
Way later. So what was the first
you guys have known me for been watching me for about almost 7.5, 8 years now.
Yeah, yeah. And the first film that you did was
Johnny Gaddar.
Johnny Gaddar.
Thanks to Shankar Ehsaan Loy.
Thanks to Shankar Ehsaan Loy. But before this, so what was the first release that you had? What did you do?
So I was 16 years old,
Yeah.
and I collaborated with somebody and released a record called Voodoo Hill. There's a 4-track EP,
Okay.
and that had like 4 tracks in it. So that got the hype going.
Okay.
Like, oh, there's a girl and she's a rapper. Whatever. But then after that, I started releasing just vinyl singles
Okay.
on white label, as you do in UK.
Yeah.
And just go to loads of battles and started going to loads of festivals, started getting a performance.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning, what happened is, all this is cool where I'm going for an open mic with my friends.
Yeah.
But when I was serious about it and I wanted to get the mic, a lot of people wouldn't give me the mic.
Okay.
That's when the racism came in.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'd be like, yo, I'm going on the mic next. And they'd be like, shh, no, I ain't giving the Indian girl the mic. So there was all those issues as well.
Oh, wow.
One time I'll know a DJ, so he'll be like, yeah, come. So I'll get a chance
Yeah.
to bust a rhyme.
Yeah.
Or other times I'll be standing there for waiting, and I didn't get a chance
Yeah.
just because I'm Indian. So everything happens, like, you know, you got good people in bad people and good situation in bad situations in everything.
Yeah.
But I just didn't want to give up. And 96 I released this. By the time I was doing college, halfway through my college, I got a show, a tour offered to me by a group of Asian girls who were either a percussionist, a DJ, a sitar player, a choreographer, and me as a rapper.
Nice.
So I went on my first tour when I was 16.
Wow.
And the first performance was in Paris.
Oh, wow.
And Jungle has just started going drum and bass then.
Okay.
So I started doing a lot of drum and bass emceeing at that time as well. So
Nice.
I was away from hip hop,
Yeah.
not really getting to do hip hop.
Yeah.
Coming from a hip hop background, I was going into more, you know, Asian underground sound. So Talvin was around at that time,
Right.
and ADF, and you know, all these fundamental Earth Tribe. So I started going more into that routine. I did a whole tour of UK and Europe.
Nice.
At the same time, now it's time to join college.
Okay.
University. So
Okay.
so I'm now started going to university, and I'm studying fashion designing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But my head is still over there, like
In
music.
hip hop, yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget, I still have to come home
Yeah.
every evening when I come from college or university. I have to do eyebrow threading and facials and this kind
Oh,
of
so you were
stuff
helping out with your mom as well?
for 15 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So now it's, you know, I'm 21 years old. I'm 20 years old. I've toured a little bit. I've done a few Bhangra nights where I've performed, and everyone knows now there's this Indian female rapper, the first Indian female rapper. So
Yeah.
that's all happening.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting really to do hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of Asian underground sound. So I perform with Earth Tribe, perform with Asian Dub Foundation, perform with all these guys.
Okay.
I mean, Bjork used to come to those shows, and
Oh, wow.
I got to perform with so many amazing people. I got to do Womack, Bomad, Glastonbury, perform on like the same tent as Beanie Man and
Oh, wow.
the reggae stages, and there was a lot of that happening. So I was
Nice.
doing all kinds of music.
Yeah.
So I was into that, you know, whole indie thing and the whole rock scene and whole. I've been through everything, and Asian underground was the influence of all types of music.
Yeah.
It was rave, it was house, it was trance, it was everything was happening at the same time. Drum and bass was coming in big at the same time as well.
Yeah.
So I was really getting into drum and bass MC.
But you wanted to get back to...
I did want to get back to hip hop, but I just was traveling so much.
So we're going to find out what happened after this, as in, you know, she's doing a whole bunch of things, and you obviously know she does get back to hip hop. We're going to find out how that happened after a very short break. Come back right here with Hard Kaur and me on the MJ Show.